building a house in Utah could be a huge mistake. As a matter of fact, right now could be the worst time to start construction. In my 20 years as a realtor in Utah, I've been blessed to guide hundreds of individuals through the home build process. But as a new home construction specialist, I've witnessed many despicable acts by home builders, especially when the market takes a sudden or unexpected turn. If you're dreaming about building a brand new home here in Utah, this might be the most important video that you watch. And make sure you stay to the end, where I'll share a strategy that I'm using to help my clients secure a new home while avoiding the potential pitfalls associated with building a house. Okay, here are 10 reasons that you should not build a house right now. Number 1, the new home construction process. The time it takes to build a house should concern you the most. Why? Because a lot can happen while you're waiting for your home to be completed. To clear up any confusion, most builders can construct a house in 4 to 5 months. But from the moment you sign the contract to the day your house closes is usually 9 to 12 months and sometimes longer. Why? Because several important steps need to be taken before the builder can start construction of your home. First, you need to make your design and structural selections. Then the architect and the engineer will finalize your plans before sending them to the city for a permit. City building departments are often understaffed, and several weeks can pass before your plans are approved. So once again, the danger of building a house is that a lot of things can happen before you close on your home. And it all starts with, number 2, mortgage rates. When you purchase an existing home, you can lock your mortgage rate immediately after going under contract. When building, you can't lock your rate until the house is about 45 days from completion. Now, most of the top market forecasters are predicting that mortgage rates will decline through 2026, but interest rates are unpredictable and there are no guarantees. Even a small increase in rates could push your house payment out of your comfort zone. Or if rates go too high, you may no longer qualify and be forced to cancel. Should this happen, the builder will most likely keep all of your deposits, which could be tens of thousands of dollars. Number 3, economic uncertainty. The housing market has been schizophrenic the last few years, and Donald Trump has increased market volatility by reigniting trade wars and imposing steep tariffs on imports. These moves have disrupted supply chains and shaken investor confidence. Trump also fired large numbers of federal workers and rolled back several government programs, actions that have unsettled markets and global partners. Things seem to be calming down, but Trump continues to shock the world with his aggressive changes. It's important to remember that you should never build a house at the very top of your budget, and make sure you have stable employment. Okay, so economic uncertainty raises several concerns, like number 4, labor and material shortages. We witnessed the negative impact of a supply crunch and labor shortages during and after the pandemic. While things have improved, there are still supply chain disruptions. And with Trump tariffs, builders may have to wait on building materials. The construction industry is also suffering from a shortage of workers due to mass deportations. Labor and material shortages lead to increased costs, poor workmanship, and number 5, delays. You should expect at least some disruptions of the products and materials needed to construct homes. I support our president. We're practically best buddies, but it's safe to assume that builders will experience some delays. To minimize these slowdowns, some builders swap out the high-grade materials for whatever's available. And they're often pressured to hiring workers with little to no experience, increasing the likelihood of poor workmanship. Now, things haven't been too bad lately, but as economic conditions improve, more buyers will enter the market, and builders will ramp up production. Increased demand could put a strain on supply as well as the workforce. It's important to consider the complexity of constructing a house. If even just one important component is missing, it can disrupt the remaining schedule and cause massive delays. Now, before I continue, what the heck is up with my likes?
You can't do this to me. You know how much I sacrificed?
Please like and subscribe so I can keep making these videos. And I'd love to know if this video is helpful or if I'm missing something. Please comment below. Okay, moving on. Number 6, high construction costs. The combination of all these issues keeps the cost of construction high. Ramsey Solutions reported the average cost to build a house is about $158 per square foot. But that's for a builder-grade home with nothing fancy. Based on the other data that I've seen, you'll likely be closer to $185 per square foot. And I wouldn't expect the cost to build a house to come down anytime soon. Number 7, limits to customization. Material and labor shortages span across the entire industry, so you may not be able to find certain products. For this reason, builders may offer fewer options, reducing the personal touch that you can add to your home. Number 8, unpredictable home prices. Home values are projected to increase in many areas of Utah due to high demand and low inventory. But a sudden upswing in mortgage rates could send the Utah housing market into a tailspin. though a major market correction is unlikely as mortgage rates and inflation have trended downward this year. But despite predictions of increasing house prices, we can't ignore number 9, potential drop in property values. Even the best housing market forecasters can be wrong, and things don't always go as expected. When you consider the lack of affordability in Utah, one event could change everything. Poor timing means you could have a house worth less than what you paid when it's finally completed. It's definitely something you want to keep your eyes on. But the most common complaint is number 10, Utah's affordability crisis. Many feel that increasing home prices in Utah is unsustainable. In just over a decade, Utah has gone from one of the most affordable places to live to one of the least. High mortgage rates and increased cost of living make it hard for Utahns to justify the expense of a new build. No doubt, it's concerning, but it doesn't mean home prices will come down. Due to current market conditions, loads of wannabe homebuyers simply cannot purchase a home. It's a dire situation for many who live here. But to put it simply, Utah's just amazing. US News just named Utah the best place to live in America for the 3rd year in a row. The Beehive State ranked high in several major categories. I'm not going to go into details because this video is already too long. Feel free to check out that video when you're done with this one. I'll put a link below. Okay, potential new home construction delays increase the chance that something will go wrong. So building a house at this time requires careful planning and financial readiness to navigate the potential pitfalls. And despite the uncertainty, if you can afford a house payment, it's almost always better to buy than paying rent. If you're ready to go, reach out to a realtor where you live. But make sure you seek a new home construction expert, someone like me, to guide you through the process. We can help you find the best builders, negotiate a better deal, make valuable recommendations when designing your home, recognize mistakes, or poor quality, and more. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to me anytime. Now, as promised, I'm going to share a tip that saves my clients tens of thousands of dollars on a brand spanking new home. To get the best pricing and incentives, visit the top-rated builders in your area. Ask for a list of their ready move-in homes and the incentives that they're offering. I've been shocked by the incredible deals that aren't even advertised. No joke, I've just had 2 clients close on brand new homes with a 30-year fixed rate below 5%. This reduces their mortgage payment by hundreds of dollars per month, and it'll save them tens of thousands of dollars over the life of that loan. Due to the market slowdown, many builders have too much standing inventory. They are anxious to get these houses off their books. You could get a huge price reduction or a massive incentive, and sometimes both. Now, I know several high-quality builders here in Utah who are offering insane deals right now. You could get a 30-year fixed rate in the 4s. How crazy is that? Also, most builders will pay your agent's commission, so you can have professional representation, someone like me, to guide you through the process for free.
For
If you're trying to time the market to get the best deal, there's absolutely no reason to wait. As I just mentioned, you can get a crazy low mortgage rate right now. If you have a home to sell, you'll want to watch most common home seller blunders. Look for the link to my recommended videos below. If you're looking to buy, sell, build a home, or invest in Utah real estate, I get contacted all the time. Please feel free to call or text me with your questions. I would love to hear from you. If you have a friend or a family member looking to build a home, you can easily text this video to them. And please, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and ring the bell to be notified each time I post new videos. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Ty the Real Estate Guy. If you found this information helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to ring that little bell below. It'll make you feel good.